Keep this frequency clear.
Don't touch that dial.
Are we on the air?
Yes, you are.
With all the modern pace of today's exciting radio.
Now, the struggle between good and evil goes on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
Do not attempt to adjust your dial. I'm transmitting live with the hardcore style.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Shawna and
For your further listening pleasure,
Time to lay down some serious sound.
Watch your bass, baby, I'm telling ya.
don't touch that dial.
What's up? You're listening to Shawna and LaLa. Check us out at shawnaandlala.com. On Facebook at facebook.com/Shawna and LaLa.
And you can check me out at facebook.com/TheLalaMarie.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Shawna and LaLa and on YouTube at Shawna and LaLa. We have been gone for about 2 weeks, but we are back. It has just been a crazy month for us. You're going away again.
Yeah,
You
as
go
usual.
on, like weekend trips.
We always go somewhere, you know? That's how you have to live life. Experience things, get out. You know, we have fun. We love it.
And where are you going this weekend?
We are going to Asbury Park in New Jersey to the beach. So we'll be there for 4 days. And I'm excited because I haven't been to the beach much this summer, so I need to get my beach days in.
I know you usually go hiking. Those are like little day trips.
Yes.
Around the Hudson Valley. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Hudson Valley, but it is a beautiful place to live. Lots of hiking and little lakes around and
Rivers, streams, mountains,
waterfalls, and I haven't been hiking in years. The last time I went hiking, I went to I think it's called John's Park.
Child's Park?
Child's Park
in Pennsylvania, yes.
It's about an hour from me, I want to say.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Pennsylvania has amazing waterfalls. We go there a lot for the waterfalls. And the hiking trails are beautiful out there. We have a lot up here in the Catskills that we've been checking out, and they're amazing too. So, yeah, it's perfect to do in the spring, summer, even in the fall. You get out there, you hike, you see so much of the nature, and it's just relaxing. And I love kind of like de-stressing from my week, going hiking every weekend. It really just, it's like a breather, like, oh, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I could see how it's relaxing, but then, like, I would be worrying about ticks, getting bug bites, snakes, bears, not having to pay a bathroom.
A bathroom, yeah, that's a little hard, but...
What else do I worry about? That's
everything.
Yeah, a bird pooping on my head.
No, God. I have not had that happen, and I go hiking every weekend, so everything's gonna leave you alone except for the bugs. All the animals feel your vibration, they hear you, they smell you, they kind of just go off. So
well,
you'll be fine.
That is why I'm gonna bring. Maybe we'll go hiking one day this week and film us, because. Me and hiking, we just don't really get along.
That'd be funny.
But I will be going with my Parakito.
Yes. An awesome product that we've been trying out. I actually tried it out on my son for when we went hiking, so we'll talk about that more later when we review the products, but...
Yeah. It's a must-have in my house.
Yeah. If you don't like bugs, mosquitoes, and who does?
I know.
And you don't like chemicals... You know, those harsh chemicals in the bug sprays, the mosquito sprays, this is right up your alley, so you don't want to miss that later on.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to talk about Parakito, much more, and many other summer must-have products later on during the show. But we've just been having a crazy week. There's a lot going on in the news, locally and nationally.
And we interviewed two... super talented artists that are out there.
So, I'm so excited. We interviewed Jesse Palter, who is a upcoming musician, super talented and super sweet. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can't wait for her to come to New York just so like we can meet and hang out. Because
she seems like someone like we could just go hang out with, and she'd be so chill.
She's like our new best friend.
Yeah.
And we interviewed another new best friend. Well, LaLa. I mean, you. And him, like, really click.
I love him. Ryan Cabrera, he's just... I can't say that he's hot on air, because my husband might kill me, but he's hot, and he's really nice, and I mean, besides him being hot, he's really, really talented. I love his songs. I grew up with that out of high school. Those songs, you know, they get you through those breakups, and yeah, so
Yes.
he's pretty cool.
Yeah, you got to meet him twice. Mm-hmm. I've met him before years ago, and our first interview that I did with him, you know, because we go to these venues, and you know, it's a really tight spot backstage, and you know, sometimes there are really nice dressing rooms, sometimes there aren't dressing rooms, you know, and you got to make it work with an interview. So we went outside and did the interview during, you know, a different set and everything, and there was fireworks going off during our interview. So that was the first time, and this time, next week, actually, you'll hear the interview with Ryan Cabrera.
Yes.
You'll see and hear what happened during that
interview.
So, yeah, that's something you guys are going to be looking forward to, and we're looking forward to airing it as well. What's going on in the news?
So my vegan friends and my more health-conscious friends are going to love this.
That's going to be me.
You're going to go vegan?
No.
Health-conscious, okay, all right.
I'm going to be more health-conscious with a bag of cookies right here that we have from Meli's.
From Meli's cookies.
Cookies.
They're healthy.
They're gluten-free, so, I mean, isn't that vegan?
No.
Oh.
No,
not.
I don't think so. But
What do I know?
Well, Burger King is making a plant-based Impossible Whopper. So it's going to be coming to the restaurants nationwide right now. And it's, you know, it's going to be like a veggie burger pretty much, I guess. You know, no meat, but...
Fake vegetables?
No, it'll be real vegetables, but they just mash... I don't know. I don't know how they make it. They do it like beans and all that. I'm not vegan. I love my meat. Sorry guys. But I have my best friend is a vegan. And it's funny because when we used to go to McDonald's or Burger King... She would want to come with us, but she'd be hungry. So she'd always order, and I hated ordering for her. She'd be like, just order me a bun with cheese, and that's it. So I'm like a grilled cheese bun? Well, you can put lettuce on it. So I go up to the drive-thru, like, hey, can I have just a bun with cheese and lettuce, you know? So this is
embarrassing.
And she liked it, but they'd always like, what? The drive-thru people. But this would be perfect for her. So they're going to have these Impossible Burgers, plant-based Impossible Whoppers. And it should start, I think, August 8th. They're starting that. And it's going to be available at more than 7,000 locations for a limited time. So I guess they're going to use it kind of to see, hey, is this selling? Are people buying it? Are they eating it before they make it, like, you know, a staple on the menu. So
Oh, yeah, of course.
pretty cool. A lot of restaurants are doing that. I think White Castle did that too. They have vegan burger options.
You got me into White Castle. They're good.
Oh, I love White Castle. Oh my god. So good. So good. But yeah, pretty cool for all those vegans and vegetarians and anyone who doesn't eat meat.
Yeah, that's not going to be me. I'm still going to eat my burgers.
And back to school is coming up faster than I would like. You know, September's right around the corner, unfortunately. And it's super depressing because that means summer's over.
I know, and your son is super excited.
No, my son is not happy about going to first grade. But we have to do our back to school shopping. And this article came out listing there's going to be a few days this month. I think it's just in August, where different states around the country are going to be doing a no sales tax weekend or a few days or a week. So I found this article that lists each state when they're doing it. Not every state is doing it, but they have a long list when they're doing it, so you guys could save a few dollars on school supplies and clothing. There'll be no sale tax on them. I know Pennsylvania, I believe, doesn't have any. New Jersey doesn't have sales tax on clothing. So
they don't?
Yeah. So when we go to like Garden State Mall, I think it's all the time. I'm pretty sure they don't have sales tax, but
I didn't know that.
a lot of states do. So like Alabama is going to kick it off first. They're going to have a 3-day tax-free holiday kicking off on a Friday. So 3 days you can go shopping and save money. You know, taxes do add up on when you make purchases, and they want to save you some money with all this back to school shopping. You never realize how many outfits you have to buy. You know, I was going down my list. I'm like, oh my god, he needs new underwear, he needs new socks, he needs new shoes, there's just so much us parents have to pay for with back to school. So any little bit will help us.
Definitely. I remember me going back to school, you know, you could spend $100 in one store with like 3 outfits.
I know. I remember my mom gave me like $100 bill for school shopping, and back then it definitely got us more than it would today, but it still wasn't enough for a week's worth of clothing.
No.
You know? So
And
it is expensive.
Kids grow so fast, especially like your son.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's getting like one season out of clothes.
Yeah, he used to be able to get a few seasons out of them, and now it's like a few months. His feet, I just bought him new sneakers, his feet grew out of them, so it's tough for us parents out there, man. We're spending the dough.
Yeah.
But we'll post up that article so you guys can find out if your state is participating in the tax-free weekend or weeks or days, whatever they're doing. We'll put that up there for you.
Yeah, that's really important information, especially for parents that have multiple children.
Oh, yes.
Going back to
I can't even
school,
imagine.
so-
Yep.
Yes. On the phone right now, we have singer-songwriter Jesse Palter on the phone. Hi.
What's up? What's up? How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Really good.
So, your album Paper Trail just released.
Yup, it's been out. It came out last Friday, and I am just so excited that it's out in the world and, you know, can spread its wings and fly. And this is music that I've written from the heart, 10 tracks, and it's available all the places now. Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal.
Wow.
It feels so good that it's out there.
I can't even
That's
imagine.
awesome.
I can't imagine how that must feel. Like, just an accomplishment. That's like your baby, you know?
It is my baby. I feel like I gave birth to 10 little song babies.
Yes.
Which is great because it opens up some energy for some new creative realms. You know, you throw your whole heart and your whole soul into this project. And then, I mean, if we're going to use the baby analogy, you literally feel pregnant with music that you, of course, because the music industry is an interesting world, you have to be pregnant with your song babies for a good long while, and then once you're able to give birth to them and they exist in the world, then it just sort of like frees up some creative space. So I've been writing again, which feels amazing, and I hope that the music is able to connect with some people.
Wow. Yeah. No, it did. A few of the songs, I was like, wow. You know,
Oh my God,
I could
thank you so much.
understand exactly what you're trying to get at and just the feeling behind it. So
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, how long did it take you to write the album?
I spent about a year writing the music. We whittled it down to these 10 songs from Lord knows how many. I mean, I wrote so many songs and I recorded so many demos, and I was doing it before I actually got signed to Artistry Music, which is the record company, a division of Mac Avenue Records that I'm currently signed to. And you know, they expressed interest in me, but they didn't offer me the deal. So I had their ear, and I just felt like I needed to sort of prove to them that I was prolific so that I could have the opportunity of releasing my music on a record label, which was a dream of mine ever since I was a little girl.
Yeah.
So I just set about writing songs, and I'd wake up every single day, and I'd sit at the piano, and I'd see what comes out, and I was collaborating with songwriting friends of mine, and it was just like living day in and day out trying to tell my story through song. And so it took about a year till they ultimately offered me the deal, and then
Wow.
we spent about 4.5 months producing the project, and then a good 2 years sitting on the project waiting to release it. So it's been a big emotional buildup.
I can imagine.
Yeah, definitely.
So each of these songs, would you say is something that was like relatable in your life that you're singing about?
Every single song except for one is autobiographical, and the one song that isn't is actually based on a friend of mine's story. It's so funny. She's an amazing artist, and she was writing for a record herself and wanted to try collaborating with me, and she called me. She was going through a situation, this song called Heart So Cold that's on the record. And
I like that one, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I remember I was sitting in a Whole Foods parking lot, and she was telling me about this awful breakup that she was going through, and I had this very very visual, synesthetic experience where I just saw gold turning to dust as she was telling me the story. And she's an amazing jazz vocalist, which I also do compose a lot for the jazz genre as well. And I went home and I wrote this song, and I sent it to her, and I said, I think I just wrote a song about your experience that's for me, not for you. I'm sorry. And she gave me her blessing to put it on the record, and I love it. And she's happily married now and about to release a new record herself. So it all worked out all across the board.
Good.
That's good.
It's kind of like you release that toxic energy by writing the song, like you got it out there. Yep.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah, like listening to the album, I felt so many different flows of every song. Like I felt something different from it. Even the different genre, like I was saying, with The Wrong Girl had like a more country feel to me personally, and then TMI was like more jazzy and soulful, and I love it. It's like it's almost as if your album has something for everyone on there,
Oh, definitely.
That means so much. You know what? I have discovered more and more, because being the artist working with a bit of a machine behind you, you do have to figure out how to package and market the product. And what I've learned more and more about myself is that I don't hear music in terms of genre. It's sort of I guess you could say I'm genre fluid.
Yeah.
It's more of a spectrum of like color and sound and feelings for me, and so I have a very difficult time placing things in a box. So when I set about to write this record, I couldn't think about what it was that I was trying to write or creating something for a specific sound. It was just like, tell my truth and sit at the piano, and I'm influenced by a wide range of music and see what comes out. And I think that sort of the common thread throughout the entire project is my voice.
Yeah. Yes.
But you definitely, it means a lot that you say that. I think you probably would do a much better job at categorizing things than I would. I feel like that's not my job as an artist. I think genre is very much a music industry term. I understand the need to do it, but then on the other hand, it's sort of like, we live in a more accepting world now than ever. And so why should anybody in anything in their lives, no matter what profession you're in, have to be just one thing? And I'm just going to allow the music to take me on the journey and just try and keep writing from the heart, and whatever comes out, comes out.
Totally agree with that.
I think that's how a lot of artists work as well,
Well, to a point, because,
you have more background than I do in singing.
Well, just that I hear, if I tell my friend I like a country song, just because she hears the word country, she may not listen to it, because that's something that she doesn't want to listen to. But, like, what Jesse's saying, if she doesn't have, like, a label, like, oh, this is her, she's country, she's jazz, someone might be more apt to listen to it and go, you know what, I love it,
Yeah, right.
So I like that, not putting yourself into that box, because it kind of limits your audience.
Yeah. But that's really how music works a lot of these times,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I've had to release any sort of expectations that I might have and just focus on not how it's going to be received, or what audiences, what demographics are going to be hearing it and possibly resonate with it, and just be sort of grateful that it gets to exist in the world. And I'm willing to put in the hard work that it is, to get it out there, which is truly a grind, especially as an emerging artist, to build a following. And then just, allow it to be what it ultimately is.
Yeah.
Inherently.
And I think, we could relate to that too, because, we get a lot of questions, what is your demo? And our demo ranges, you know? It depends on the interview that we do. It depends on what we're talking about.
What people want to,
What people want to hear. You know, so how do you answer that question of,
oh my God.
you know, to a label or to a, I don't know, promoter or
PR group,
PR agency, how do you answer that? What is your demo?
Everyone wants to put you in a box. So,
Absolutely. I think, to be honest, I'm still figuring out how to answer that question. I mean, this whole process, releasing this record in this way, has been incredibly eye-opening, and I'm grateful for every single moment of it and for the opportunity. There's a long road ahead of me, and I can only hope that I have the great pleasure of being on this journey for the rest of my life, which has always been my intention since I decided I wanted to pursue a career as a creative professional in music. I'm trying to figure out how to answer these questions. I mean, look, I am influenced by a ton of different music. I can tell you what types of artists I think I would make sense opening up for.
Is Sarah Bareilles one?
Oh my God, that'd be a dream gig. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we could hear that.
She's amazing. I'm going to see her at the Hollywood Bowl, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I have friends that have opened up for her. I know the girls from Lucius, and I know Emily King, and they've both been able to build careers in part by opening up for her as well.
Yeah.
She's amazing. But I didn't grow up listening to her. I think we probably grew up listening to similar artists, and maybe that's why our music sounds similar. Like I think she loves Carole King and Billy Joel and Elton John, and I love all those amazing songwriters,
yes,
like Joni Mitchell and Stevie Wonder, and I think maybe what makes my music a little different is I have a really strong foundation in jazz, and that's the one genre that I am able to categorize because it's a language that I studied. And so I worked hard to be able to honor that tradition and to be able to communicate to other musicians through the traditional jazz language, which it truly is a language. I think that presence in my music might be what differentiates me a bit. But yeah, anybody that's like a narrative storytelling songwriter, Sarah Bareilles would be great. John Mayer would be great. All those, Ingrid Michaelson, all those, Nora Jones, like any of those types of people. I mean, to be able to like share a bit with them, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also thought Maren Morris.
For one of them,
yeah.
For
She's
what
on the
song
list.
was it?
I forgot.
You didn't write it down?
I didn't.
Of course not. One of the songs was very Maren Morris to me. Jesse James Decker, I really heard her. Kind of like country twang pop in her music.
Yeah, that's what I loved about your album, is that like it was like every song was like a new surprise, like ooh, and that's what keeps me, as someone a fan who would want to always be surprised by what's next, not the same old.
Thank you so much for listening.
You're welcome.
And for giving me this feedback, which I truly take to heart. And please just, share the hell out of it.
Yeah, yes, we will.
Of course, yes. And so, are you guys going on tour anytime soon?
We're in the process of planning that as we speak. That's totally my intention. I mean, it's always been the dream to get on the road and to be able to build this thing in different cities and allow that to influence my music as well. So I think everybody just needs to stay tuned for announcements about that stuff. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, let us know when you are in New York, because we would love to come visit and watch you live.
I would love that. I just actually, last month, I played Rockwood's Stage 2. The band was incredible. It was so fun. I have to come back.
Yes.
But it was such a cool moment because the pianist that played with me lives in New York, and he's been Taylor Swift's music director for. And by the way, I'm like a total Swiftie too.
Wow.
He's been Taylor Swift's music director for the last several years, and he's such a musical musician. He brought so much to my music, and having the opportunity to play with him was really incredible. All the musicians on that gig was great. It was like Britney Spears guitarist, and Miley Cyrus's bassist, and Adele's drummer, and Taylor Swift's backing singer, and Taylor Swift's music director. So the whole thing was just, they were like super heavy, amazing musicians.
That's great.
And it was a really cool experience, and next time I'm in New York, I would love for you guys to be my guests.
Oh, thank you.
That would be
great.
We would love that.
All right, so we're going to do Sever the Ties, right? We're going to be playing that next.
Yay!
All right, everyone. This is Jesse Palter's new song, Sever the Ties, off her new album, Paper Trail. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. We loved chatting with you.
Thank you so much for having me. Please keep in touch. Shawna on the Radio is the best.
Thank you. Check out her Facebook. Make sure you like it and share her songs.
Yes.
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Demons in disguise, I see it in your eyes. Nothing here to hide, no. You got what you wanted. Save your alibis, and I'll say my goodbyes. Leave with pride like I should have done long ago. Got no worries here, won't shed a single tear. Mostly over it though. It's still hard to swallow, no need to restore it. I'll be better for it, that's the final blow. I hope you enjoyed the mess you made. Lock yourself somewhere far away. Demons in disguise, but I'm all the wiser. Don't apologize, oh no, just sever the ties. Sever the ties, sever the ties that bind us, sever the ties. Oh, we're done for, so better hurry up and run from it. Run, run, run. 1,000 chances, but you never learn. Can't return, so let's sever the ties. Gone out of my head from all the things you said, foolish words I was fed, the lies I told for you. Not a chance in hell I'd buy one word you still couldn't pay me enough to stay anymore. I hope you enjoyed the mess you made. Lock yourself somewhere far away. Demons in disguise, but I'm all the wiser. No need to reprise, just sever the tags. Oh, we're done for, so better hurry up and run from it. Run, run, run. 1,000 chances, but you never learn. Can't return, so let's sever the ties. Sever the ties, sever the ties that bind us. Sever the ties, sever the ties, sever the ties that bind us. Sever the ties, sever the ties, sever the ties that bind us. Sever the ties that bind us. Sever the ties, sever the ties that bind us. Sever the ties. Oh, we're done for, so better hurry up and run from it. Run, run, run. 1,000 chances, but you never learn. Can't return, so let's sever the ties. No, you never learn. Can't return, so let's sever the ties.
It's time for our product review segment. Like we talked about earlier, Meli's Monster Cookies. They're sitting here right on our desk.
Yeah.
These that are here are the prepackaged ones, but they also have a mixture that you can make, and it is available at Target, which we all love Target. And I have to tell you that I made the cookies the other night, and I literally was eating the dough out of the bowl.
Oh no.
It was so good. Kids don't do that. It's really not healthy for you. Speaking of going vegan and eating healthy, it was so good. And when they came out of the oven, they were even better.
Yeah, they were good. I tried one. They were really, really good.
It was chocolate, like chocolate chips, and they just melted in your mouth. They had milk chocolate and white chocolate in them. So, oh my god. It is like the perfect combination for a cookie.
Yeah, I love it, and it tasted seriously homemade. It didn't taste like something
store-bought.
Yeah, those, I'm not going to name brands, but they kind of just have that same taste, and these were as if your mom made them fresh baked with all her homemade ingredients.
Oh yeah.
So super good. They're gluten-free, like Shawna said. They're healthy. They don't have any chemicals in it. It's all like natural stuff. If you look at the ingredient list, you can recite every ingredient in there. You know what it is. I'm reading it right now, And I'm skimming through it fast. I know pretty much everything that they're putting in that. Other cookies out there, you don't know the word. It's like these big, long chemical...
Yeah.
And like,
you need a dictionary.
Yeah, what is this that you're putting in my cookie? So
if you can't pronounce it, it's probably not good for you.
No, exactly. And so these two women, they're both named Melissa, and they're called the Melissas, and they were best friends for over 30 years. So they started baking cookies together at night, and that's how they started out. And here we are today, buying their delicious cookies in Target. You can buy them online. And they have Cashewlicious. They have the original, and we have the Chocolat. So, yummy. So definitely check them out and try one. They have the prepackaged one, so if you don't feel like baking, go buy that and try it first, and then make it.
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you, like, I'm honestly obsessed with them. I think I made, like, probably 24 cookies, and there's, like, 2 left. So... I mean...
Oh my... Yeah. You're eating healthy, but you might want to cut back on the cookies.
Just a little,
That's
right?
a lot.
Yeah, I ate a lot of them.
We also have the Silent Beacon. Now, this is super important. A lot of craziness is going on in the world, even in our own area right now.
Yeah, can we just talk about for a second the creeper who is going around to stores in our area
filming women and kids, yeah. And what's unfortunate is that it's not against the law to film someone unless it's like, peeping Tom or you're in a dressing room. You can film anyone you want, so nothing that police can really do but remove him from whatever the store or tell him to stop doing that. But yeah, we have a creeper. And I see it every day, though. It's not just our area. You go on Facebook and you see these posts that are shared. So we have to be careful. There's child trafficking is insane right now.
Yes.
Kids getting kidnapped.
In our area.
In our area and elsewhere, all over the world, especially too. So this product that we got is amazing. I'm using it for my son. We're going away. We're going out of country, and that is where I'm going to use it. It's called the Silent Beacon, and it's a wearable safety device. Now, this it's small. It could fit on a keychain.
Yeah.
Fit on, so if you want to keep it on your child, on their book bag, or on their. I'm going to put it on my son's belt loop on his jeans, so that it's on him. So if he does lose his book bag, he still has it on him. But anyway, you can track GPS tracking wherever this is on. It's going to have the GPS tracking on there. It's going to have two-way audio, so you can call contacts in an emergency. You can send a silent beacon to them, like a beacon. It can call people or call emergency numbers.
So it's kind of like a cell phone.
It's not a cell phone, but it connects to an app. But if you press certain buttons, it's able to say, okay, I'm in trouble, and it's going to send out an emergency signal to... you put these pre-stored phone numbers in there when you activate it, so you can have it go to your mom, or you can have it go to 911, or you can, whatever you want.
Yeah.
So something happens. And it also can be tracked. So if my son can't press that button, I can track where he is and go, okay, this is where go on my app and see where exactly he's located. It has a large speaker equipped with it, so you're able to call, or when you do these calls, you can talk back to the person. So it's not just like a one-way thing where they just get an alert. It has a large speaker, so they can hear you. It's a microphone.
Yeah, we'll have to show how it works.
Yeah, we're going to. I just want to talk about it on here. And I think this is a must-have for not just traveling, but just everyday life in this crazy world that we live in. You can't be too careful. As a woman, especially, women in New York City right over here, getting mugged, getting kidnapped, getting unfortunately raped,
murdered.
This would be great if you're just men should have it too, but as women we know we're a little bit more vulnerable out there. So I highly recommend the Silent Beacon. Check it out online if you're curious about it. We're gonna post up a video so you know all about it and see how it works.
Definitely. We did speak about Parakito earlier, and what it is a all natural bug spray.
Mosquito repellent. It's not even a spray. No.
It's a band.
Yeah.
That you put on your arm. It kind of looks like a little bracelet type of thing. And it's all natural, so you can't really get allergic to it.
No harmful chemicals in it.
It smells actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's all essential oils, so that's big. You're big into that.
I am.
It has citronella, rosemary, geranium, mint, clove, peppermint, cinnamon oil. All those smells that bugs don't like, but we like as humans, so it's not going to smell bad. And it's nothing harmful. It's DEET-free, paraben-free, no animal testing, and it's dermatologist approved. So they tested it with them. And it's a little bracelet you wear. They have these little, what they call pellets. So it's like it looks like a little plastic oval, and that's filled with the essential oils. You stick it into the bracelet, and you wear it. And it can be worn for a long time. It's not just gonna, you're not gonna.
It's not gonna like disintegrate. The oil won't disintegrate.
Yeah, you get up to 15 days per pellet. So you're gonna get 15 days out of this. So I love it. I love that I don't have to spray down my son. He hates when I spray him with stuff. He hates me putting creams on him. I just put this bracelet on. It has cool little designs for kids or for adults, different colors. There's a keychain one if you don't want to wear it, or you want to put it like on the stroller if you have a baby. And it's going to keep them away. And the best part, like I said, DEET-free, no chemicals, and it's going to keep the bugs away. So check out Parakito.com. We put pictures of it up last week, a few weeks ago. I forget. Definitely a summer must-have. And, into the fall, we still have bugs, so get it now before it's too late.
Summer is not over yet.
Not yet.
For sure. And if you want to cool off by the pool with a non-alcoholic beverage, but a tasty beverage.
With no sugar.
No sugar. I just love it. I love the lime one that we have. It is called Spindrift, and it tastes amazing. And what it is there's real limes in it.
Real juice. It's not
the fake stuff.
Fake juice. It's naturally flavored, real lime juice. And it's a sparkling water drink. So they're super refreshing. I love it. I saw a funny thing online that said, you're old when you start drinking sparkling water and seltzer, and that's all I drink now.
You love it.
I love it. And I used to not, as a kid, I didn't like it, but I like carbonation. I really do. And I was addicted to soda. And the easiest way, if you're addicted to soda, to get off of it is to slowly incorporate seltzers and sparkling waters into your diet. It's much better for you. There's no sugars, and you still got that little bit of taste. So this is delicious. Make it put it in the fridge, get it really cold, and it's super refreshing and super good. It's unsweetened, like I said, has 4% juice in it, which is it's all natural lime juice, and there's no sugar. So it's a win-win. You get your carbonation, you get your refreshment, and it tastes good.
And it's perfect for barbecues.
Barbecues, poolside, anything. I drink it all day long.
You really do.
Yeah. So check out Spindrift for their delicious flavors. They have a whole bunch of different flavors for their sparkling water.
And I don't know if you guys saw the cute little video that Lala's son Gio did with the Geli mat. It's totally slipped our mind to talk about it last week. The Geli mat is so good for babies, kids, taking it to the beach. That's what it's really perfect for. Outside by the pool. You had it on the porch.
I had it on the porch, yeah, for him to play with. Because it's super squishy and super soft. It's like a memory foam almost feel, but it's more gel. So when you put your foot on it, your foot sinks right into it. So it creates a really safe environment for a baby, for a toddler. Even my son, he's 5 years old, but he gets crazy when he's jumping around and doing his head rolls and flips, so that is protecting him and his head that loves to bang into stuff when he's on the floor playing. And he plays with it out on our deck because the deck, he gets splinters and it hurts and, it doesn't feel comfortable to sit on. So since he's 5, he sits on it and plays with his cars and all of that. A baby would have a blast playing, looking at the pictures. They had the Paw Patrol characters on this one. The baby would love the bright colors, the feel of it, and could play blocks, could just lay there, do her tummy time. So it's perfect for a bunch of ages. I know they say it's more for the younger, but I see it great. Even for me, I was outside.
It's comfortable.
It's really comfortable. I was laying by the pool, and everyone had the chairs taken, so I'm like, I pulled out the mat, and I laid on that, and it was just really comfy. It's just like a little cloud that you're laying on, so.
Yeah, it's
really
perfect for, I don't know if your son falls out of bed, but I used to fall out of bed all the time.
Yeah, I could put that next to the bed.
And it's a good idea to put it next to the bed. Maybe I need one.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, but I would highly recommend that when you have kids doing tummy time or playing on the floor. This is not like the typical blanket that you throw down. It
No.
has no support. It's not, there's no safety there. This is really safe and comfy, and you're not going to have to worry about your baby rolling or hitting their head.
Definitely. And that is our show for this week. Thank you so much for listening. Check out our website, shawnaandlala.com, and our Facebook, facebook.com/shawnaandlala.
And you could check me out at facebook.com/thelala
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Shawna and LaLa and on YouTube, Shawna and LaLa, for our latest products. And don't forget to check out our blog where you can actually purchase the products that we talk about. We will see you guys next week.